Good morning, cuties. So as promised in my last video, I am going to be following for 1 week carb cycling. So today is Monday, so it's day 1 of carb cycling. And I chose to start with pretty low carbs today. I can't do no carbs, but I'm going to start with very low carbs. So stick around to see what I eat today. Life is a one. I've already had my lemon water, which I also have been implementing since I did it for that 10-day challenge. So I got that down. And I'm going to start with the Celsius water. It's a lot less carbs, especially if I had coffee, it would be much higher because I do like the creamer. So that will be for one of my higher carb days. So I'm going to start with this. Then I'm going to do my workout. And today I am doing a HIIT training workout. Maybe I'll try to film some of that without the sound and you can see which one I'm doing. So stick around to see what I have for breakfast. So as you can see, I'm going to do one of the Leslie Sansone HIIT training. I really enjoy her videos. I'm not sure which one I'm going to do. I think they're probably pretty much the same. But I'm going to start off with this. It's only 15 minutes or so, or this 13-minute one. It's been a while since I've done it, so I don't want to go too hard, too fast. So I'm going to do one of these, and you guys should check these out. They're really good videos. Yeah, I've enjoyed them for years. I have been doing them for years, and they're just easy. You don't have any crazy dance moves to follow, and it can get you pretty sweaty. So I'm gonna try this, and then I'll make my breakfast and show you what that looks like. Here is my breakfast. I think it looks beautiful. Very inviting with all the colors. But this is an egg white omelet. You've seen them on my channel many times, but I think it's the best way to get a little more protein and a lot less carbs. So I have my little Celsius there. So what I have, let me just explain, is 2 egg whites, and these are actual egg whites, not the carton. We had some left over from dinner, so it's 2 egg whites. I have some cherry tomatoes on top, and inside the omelet are some zucchini, green pepper, red pepper, and a little tiny bit of onion, and some reduced fat cheddar cheese. And I just folded it over, and it looks delicious. And over here, as per usual, I have 2 tablespoons of Daisy Light sour cream and just 1 tablespoon of picante sauce, which is running all over the plate, but that's okay. It's going to be delicious. So let me just tell you, I finally upgraded to the premium package for MyFitnessPal. I was kind of just hesitating because for so many years I spent so much money on WW, their app, which I absolutely loved. It took me a long time to actually cancel that, but I finally did it. But with the premium package of MyFitnessPal, you can actually scan food. It's so much easier. So I got my first month free, and then I believe it's $79.99 for the year, which is still a whole lot cheaper than WW. And it's very similar. Of course, you don't count points, you count calories, but you can look at all your macros. You can actually, they have a feature if you want to do intermittent fasting, it'll time it for you. So yeah, I'm excited. Today's the first day I'm using it. So what I can tell you is for this breakfast, including my Celsius, it is 10.3 carbs, which I think is pretty low. And I'm sure most of it's the vegetables, really. And 17.2 grams of protein. I think that's amazing. So I will bring you back for my lunch, see what I'm gonna eat. I'm gonna try to make it as low carb as possible, so stick around. This is so satisfying. I know I've shared this before, and I've gotten the idea from someone on TikTok who puts all her cut up veggies in mason jars. They last so much longer, it's amazing. I didn't have one the size that I needed for the zucchini, but this is an airtight container. So it's Monday morning and I wanted to make sure I had all my veggies cut up for the week. I mostly use this for my omelets, as you've seen in many of my videos. But I just wanted to give you 2 tips. The first one is make sure you dry the vegetables really well after you wash them before you cut them up. They stay even longer good in the jars. And also for the zucchini, if you think you're not going to use it that quick, I like to take out the center, just where those kind of little tiny seeds are. It doesn't taste bad. I usually eat them, but it does have a lot of water in it. So if you don't want to waste anything, of course, you can do it, but I find it lasts longer without that little kind of centerpiece with the seeds in it. So there you go, a little tip if you're looking to be prepared for your egg white omelets every morning, especially if you're on low carb. It's just so much easier to have this prepared. Here's my lunch. I think this is another really pretty meal. I wonder, do you guys do that? Let me know if you do. Do you try to make your food look pretty when you're eating healthy? I mean, I try to do it with, always, but it inspires me with all the colors of the vegetables to just kind of make it pretty. So let me break down what I have here. It's kind of unusual, and I'm going to tell you why. I originally made this snack box. I've made them many times on my channel, and realized I didn't really have very much protein or calories. So that's when I added some shrimp with just some homemade shrimp cocktail in that bowl. Doesn't look so pretty, but I know it'll taste good. And then I have my 12 ounces of water. Carrot and celery sticks with just a little Green Goddess seasoning from Trader Joe's on it, just for extra flavor. And this is my Cedars tzatziki sauce, 2 tablespoons. This is half a cup of edamame. And over here is a light string cheese wrapped with 2 slices of prosciutto. That right there has a whole lot of protein. And of course, just some cucumber slice to dip in the tzatziki sauce. And I just have a little Green Goddess seasoning on that. So let me give you the breakdown of this lunch. So there's 16.8 grams of carbs, which again, I think mostly it's in the vegetables, which is fine. I am not going to stop eating fruits and vegetables, even though I am following a low carb day today. But the protein is 45.9 grams of protein. I think that's amazing. So I'm really trying to strive to get the most protein today because I don't want to be hungry, and I think it's good when you're not really eating too many carbs. So there you have it, my pretty lunch. So it's around 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I don't want any food, but I really wanted something a little sweet. And it dawned on me, if I have hot tea, which I love, this particular brand especially, it's like a hot cinnamon candy flavored tea. It's so good. But I can add some collagen powder to it. 2 scoops, it will melt right into the hot tea, and it's 18 grams of protein. So, of course, the creamer has a little bit of carbs and no protein, but I'm just going to do a splash just to kind of give a little creaminess to the tea. It's so delicious, you guys. I'm so glad I tried it. So the collagen powder, I find in hot liquids, like I mentioned, melts really quickly. If you feel like it's not, or you're putting it in something cold, you can use one of these little hand blenders. You can get them on Amazon for pretty inexpensive. So you have to try this if you like black tea. And here's my dinner. This is a Greek salad with grilled chicken. So what I have is, of course, romaine lettuce, some cucumber, some cherry tomatoes, Kalamata olives, feta cheese, and I use the Ken's Greek dressing. I think it's called Simply dressing. I think it looks really good, as I say with every meal. And over here, I just have some unsweetened iced tea, my water, and the carbs on this, excuse me, are 10.1 grams, but the protein is 50.9 grams of protein. I think that's pretty good. I'm a little low on calories today, I noticed, but I think they said that would happen on the low carb days. So we'll see at the end. I'm gonna try to screenshot my protein and carb levels at the end of the day if I'm able to. So I'm gonna enjoy this. And I definitely am having dessert. I've already made it, so stick around for that. This is the Greek dressing that I used. I don't normally use this. I've never had it before, but I don't know. I saw it in the store and it looked really good. What I didn't realize, I didn't look at the label, has a lot of fat in it. It has 13 grams of fat and 120 calories and 2 tablespoons. I mean, today I had plenty. Like I told you, I am a little low on the calories today, but it only has 1 carb. So if you watch any of my other videos, you know that I make my own creamy Greek dressing, which is my all-time favorite one, but wanted to try something different. So, and it tasted good. It wasn't too vinegary, which I'm not a fan of, you know, if it's too vinegary, but it was good. It's very high in calories and fat. Just so you know, if you're interested in using it, they make it look so healthy, calling it simply vinaigrette, but very high in fat. So there you go. Here's my dessert. So what I'm having tonight for dessert is the strawberry fluff, which I have a short showing how I make it, and some strawberries on top, and just 2 tablespoons or so of the keto Ready Whip. So let me tell you the totals for that. It's only 0.8 carbs and 7 grams of protein because of the yogurt. So that's the 2 ingredients. It's yogurt and sugar-free Jell-O and some water. So if I can link the short, I'll do that in the description. But it's so easy, really. You just kind of make the Jell-O and then add the cup of Greek non-fat yogurt. And you whip it up and let it set for at least 30 minutes. And it just has kind of a pudding consistency. It's really delicious. So let me tell you what my totals were for today. So I ended the day with 139 grams of protein. I think that's the most protein I've ever eaten in a day. So I feel really good about that. And I had 48 grams of carbs, which is still within the total of what I should be having on the low carb day. So I consider this a success. So what you're gonna see next is actually the high carb day, what I eat in a high carb day. So stick around for that. Look at this breakfast. It's huge, but it looks so, so good. So today is a high carb day or a higher carb day. I thought I'd share what I eat in a higher carb day since I just shared the low carb day. So this is quite a big breakfast. It's well within the carbs that I can eat, of course. And I'm kind of hungry. So let me just go over what's here. So this is 2 slices of 70 calorie Dave's Killer Bread. And I'll show you what the package looks like. And of course, 2 soft-boiled jammy eggs. Oh, they look so good. With just a little everything bagel seasoning on them. And underneath here, I have 49 grams of avocado. And I just put salt and pepper and some cherry tomatoes in there. I cannot wait to eat this. And then, of course, I have my coffee. Oop, there's a little bit of protein on top. I should have whizzed it up, but for the most part, it melts right in there. So what's in there is 2 scoops of the collagen powder. I'm going to show you that package also so you can see which one I use. And I did use regular creamer this morning, hazelnut. Today, on the higher carb days, I do have coffee, and I like it with creamer. No matter what plan I'm doing, I have 1 cup of coffee a day, so I am going to enjoy it. The total carbs for this breakfast, including my coffee, is 29.1 grams of carbs. And the protein's pretty good too. It's 38. And I think, of course, that's mostly from the eggs. That's why I added them. So, and the protein powder. So there we have it. So stick around to see what I'm having for lunch. This is the bread that I'm using this morning for my avocado toast. And as you can see, it does have some protein in it, 3 grams. And 3 grams of fiber. It's only, let me see, I think it's 10 carbohydrates. Yeah, 10 total carbs or net carbs. So this is what I'm having this morning for my higher carb breakfast. And also, this is the collagen powder that I use. I really like it because there's literally no flavor to it. So when I add it to my coffee, it doesn't change the flavor. And as you can see, it has 18 grams of protein and no carbs. It's about 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and I'm having a snack. I don't know why. I don't do this very often, but I don't know why. For some reason, I just feel a little snacky. And it might have something to do with the fact that I made some homemade hummus yesterday, and I hadn't really had a chance to try it. But also I'm a little low on the carbs today, and this is my high carb day, as I mentioned. So I also wanted to drink some more water. That's my new water bottle, by the way. I got it from Target. I saw it in the store, and I have, millions of water bottles, as I'm sure we all do. But this one was so cute, and it was National Women's Day, so I treated myself. I think it's so cute. And it keeps things really, really cold, which I like. So this is 20 ounces, and I just have some ice water. And I'll tell you what I have here is the hummus. So this is homemade red pepper hummus. Absolutely delicious and easy to make. I'm gonna link the video below of where I show you how to make it. Couldn't be simpler. So these are something new to me. I enjoy the Crunchmaster crackers. My whole family loves them. We get them from Costco. But these are the ultimate everything seasoning Crunchmaster. I bought a very small bag at the grocery store. I just happened to see it. So we're going to give them a try. And just some sliced cucumbers to round out the snack. Make myself feel better about it. But let me show you what the bag looks like. So this is the bag, and as you can see, it says Crunchmaster. They look exactly like the other ones, the regular ones, but it's ultimate everything, and I guess it's the seasoning on there. So let me turn this around and show you let's see if we can get a good shot of that. So for 13 crackers, it's 130 calories. And 21 carbs, but then you minus the 2 fiber, so that is 19 carbs. And what does it say for 3 proteins? So I'm gonna give this a try. I'm sure they're delicious. The only difference from the original that I can see is that it sort of has a little coating on it, almost like a little powdery coating. So maybe that's part of the seasoning on it. So I'm gonna sit down and enjoy this. So this little snack has 26.5 carbs, perfect for a high carb day, and 7.7 grams of protein. So at least I got a little protein in there. And on the hummus, I forgot to mention, I put just the tiniest bit of olive oil, just kind of to make it look pretty, really. And there is some za'atar seasoning in it. That's what the little black dots are. So I'm going to sit down and enjoy this and stick around to see what I'm having for dinner.
Hey babe, look what I not to think too much about what might have been, might have been.
It's about 8:20 in the evening. I finished dinner. I'm not super hungry. I did have that snack earlier today, so I'm not going to really have a dessert, but I've been dying to have a banana. So I knew bananas were high in kind of natural sugar, didn't realize the carbs were so high. So according to my fitness pal, it has 23.9 grams of carbs. And this is a pretty small banana, maybe on the medium side, I guess, and 1.3 grams of protein. So I definitely want to have it today on my high carb day. Definitely don't want to have it tomorrow. So I am going to have this banana, and I hope you have a great evening. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please subscribe if you're not already, and give me a thumbs up. It really helps my channel. Talk to you soon.